You got to watch Judy, though. She get around a big magnet, she should get, sucked in there. I don't know. It's all that iron. AAHCT back to WB8 VMW. Take care, my friend. Thank you for being our pre-net sergeant at arms. Have a great day. 73s.
All righty, Craig. Well, she doesn't have to use buttons anymore. We just got little magnets, we put on there, and it clamps all the material together. That way she don't have to worry about button up her shirt or anything. She just put a magnet on there. All righty. Well, now we'll see if, let me see. Ray, he's probably already done with his walk and got Fred up there. He's sleeping and everything. K5 CFY WB8 VMW. How about it, Ray? Is your walk all done?
WB8 VMW K5 CFY. Good morning, Jim, and all the other netizens out there this morning. Yep, I'm just sitting here drinking a cup of coffee here, and Fred is all stretched out on the couch there, so we're all good here. It's going to be another hot one. It's already 78 degrees, and going to be up close to 100 again. The heat index is 110, I think. Anyway, just normal for northeast Oklahoma here, but good to hear everybody out there. Sounds like everybody's doing good, so we'll say 73, Jim, take care. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, you and Fred, take it easy. The walk is done. Now you sit back and drink your coffee and relax. Fred needs to sleep, All righty. Well, let me see. Anybody else? Let me see. Well, okay, we'll try... let me see. I don't know if I'll get it right this time. They just become portable pedestrians. We'll try for W8JAX. I had a pretty one yesterday. Maybe I'll get the short straw this morning. W8JAX, WB8 VMW.
Well, good morning there, Jim. I think you broke our code of check-in sequence here. Hi, W8JAX, and we are portable pedestrian. And yeah, I think you figured us out now. Wendy normally starts out Mondays, and we switch off every other day. Today's Tuesday, so it's the short straw day. So I think you figured it out. You got it there, Jim. But anyway, we have mostly clear skies down here in Jacksonville this morning. It's 77, and we're going to be warmer than Ohio, but certainly not as warm as Oklahoma. We'll be just around 90 today for our high, and K9LUCY is barking at some ducks here. So anyway, with that, thanks for giving us the call. We'll turn it back to the pre-net. W8JAX, portable pedestrian.
All righty, Rod. Well, I'll tell you, my brain, it's not too good at calculating anymore. And it's just in my head. I want to call for one or the other. And, I got room up there for 3 different things, and one of them is bodily functions to make sure the heart and everything keeps working, and number 2 is find my way home if I'm out someplace, and the other one has got to share with everything. So there's not room to put try to figure out your situation, not your situation, but your which one carries the radio. But it's always fun just to guess at it. And it's nice to hear you. And one of these days we'll hear Lucy out there giving us a little noise. You and Wendy and the kids. And Missy, of course. You guys take care. Tell everybody we said howdy up here. All righty. Now we'll go down to LJ. See if he's awake this morning. KB8 LJ, WB8 BMW.
WB8 VMW and the group from KB8LJ. Yeah, I'm awake, looking out the window at the sun hitting the trees. So at least we're starting off with a rather nice looking day. Got a temperature outside of 60 degrees. So that kind of implies that we're not going to see a super hot one today. But then you never know how weather is going to move. I was going to mention, apropos of some of the earlier comments this morning about EchoLink and Allstar. Sometime back, I decided I was going to try to work all of the old wives' tales out of the different stories, and I set up on the Barometer Net one morning with RF and a TV switch to run Allstar and EchoLink all running at the same time, and listen to what they sounded like. Don't ever try it. If you ever try that, don't transmit on any of the modes, or you'll make a royal mess and give poor SLG an instant heart attack. But it was an interesting experiment, and I'll go into it some other time if somebody's interested. It's KB8LJ, back to net.
Well, I don't have to worry about that because I don't have a cell phone, and I'm sitting here in a back room with a little portable and a power supply. That's my whole world back here. So I don't do any of that stuff. Now, when it comes to CW, I go downstairs and I can bang away at that. I like that. All righty, LJ, you take care. Now, let me see. I don't know if I missed anybody. Anybody wants to jump in, but I got a couple call, EKZ and YMY written down here. Maybe they check in once in a while, but we'll back up because we still got about 2.5, 3 minutes, and then we got to turn it over to Andy. WB8 VMW, sitting and listening.
Good morning, Jim. N8YMY. Handles John on this end. Top of the morning to you. Enjoy your day.
This is Matthew saying good morning.
All righty, I heard you, John. You're loud and clear, YMY. Now, the other one in there, there's a little in the background, so come on up and get in front and try it again. WB8 VMW.
This is Kilo Julia, Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
Arkadelphia. Yeah, good place, good place. Well, it's good to hear you this morning. And the net is going to start here in, just about 1 minute. So we're glad to hear you. So hope you enjoyed listening at our all of our stuff this morning. I want to give one call out here to Tom, KA8MNT, see if he's doing okay out of the hospital. How about it, Tom? A quickie for you. You doing okay?
WB8 VMW. This is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim. Yep, things are going pretty good. I'm getting a little bit better every day. Thank you for asking. Since we've only got about 30 seconds left, I'm going to turn everything back over to you so you can call in whoever's going to be the NC today. This is KA8MNT, turning back everything over to WB8 VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. And I know when the old ticker starts giving you problems, you know, and you go see the people, they have to jump start you and all that good stuff, get in there, probe around, and get you back on the radio like you should be. All righty. Well, we're going to turn it over to Andy this morning. He's going to run it. I'm going to have to write down his call letters because all I know is it's Andy. So, Andy, I'll turn it over to you, and I'm going to have to write you on the page here. I'm going to have to get a new page. Man, I'm getting cluttered up here. WB8 VMW. Over to you, Andy.
All right, this is AB8MO. I have a high SWR on this antenna. Thank you, Jim, for giving it over to me here. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Net. We meet every day of the week here at this time, 7 a.m., which is, to me, stupid o'clock in the morning, but for some of you guys, it's a perfect time. Here on the W8WKY repeater, originates in Doylestown, Ohio. We have several linked area repeaters, in case you guys didn't notice, and I am coming through one of them, which is 147.015 up here in the Northeast. That's how I'm going to be running a net tonight. Also got 146.700 over in Elyria, and also 147.210 down in Worcester, which connect just about every morning. So if you guys wander out of range, you try one of those repeaters, and we might hear you. So with that being said, let's see here. We got Jim in there. Thank you, Jim. I'm told I just he handed it over. So whoop. I haven't run NetLogger in a while here. So yeah, if you want to check it on the blue screen here on NetLogger, I've got a NetLogger session open. Let's see, I'm going to tell you who I have on the list here. We've got WB8 VMW, KD8 VMM, KE8TLB, K5CFY, KI5OZZ, W8JAX, K8JAX, K4OG, KE8SFS, KC8FTV, and KA8MNT, and I know I'm going to get N8YMY and N8JET on the list here momentarily. Let's see here. Nick told me I got to get Brian and Randy here first here. KD8VMM, good morning. This is AB8MO.
Hey, good morning, Andy, everybody on the net. Yeah, thanks for picking me up. I just rolled in Akron here, smooth run. Nice cool morning, 52 degrees. That was my overnight low. Truck was full of dew, so watch that sun glare. It's pretty bad heading eastbound. So other than that, I didn't find any issues, at least my direction, southwest Medina County into Akron. So. And that's what I have, so. Supposed to be getting warm here. It's supposed to hit the 90s here latter part of the week. So be careful and have a great day. K8VMM. I'll be clear.
All right. Just had a repeater ID on the local repeater up here. And switched radios here. All right, great to have you in there. Glad we were able to get you in there, Brian. You're sounding great for the mobile. Have yourself a good one. Let's see what Randy's up to. KE8TLB. How's the break. I hear it's a break limo. No, how you doing this morning?
Hey, Andy. It's Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB. And, yeah, I'm in the break limo. Just got finished eating some, what is that stuff? Donut stick and some yogurt. Yeah, my wife has me on yogurt now, so yeah, it's pretty good. Makes my belly feel good, so it gives me some energy for a while. Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day. Sure was nice yesterday. Wow. Yeah, and I probably won't be in here tomorrow morning. I got a doctor's appointment, so I'm off tomorrow, so that's good too. So I appreciate you getting me in, Andy, and you're doing a great job. You always do. And this is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB 73, and God bless everyone. Have a great day. Thanks, Andy.
KE8TLB from AB8MO with the Barometer Net. Very good there, Randy. Oh, yogurt's good stuff. My mom actually makes it homemade, so that's very good there. All righty. Thanks for being there. And now I am going to make a call for short times and mobile stations only. If you are short time and mobile only, please call AB8MO.
This is Kilo, Julia 5, Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia. Good morning.
AB8MO, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra, Golf KD8 SLG. Nick, back of the short bus, please.
KE8OWX, mobile.
Please copy. November 7, Victor Alpha, November, N7 VAN, Brian Mobile, in and out.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, short time and mobile.
Kilo India 4, Romeo Hotel Uniform, Doug Mobile, in and out.
Whiskey 8, KD8, DSH, Randy and Akron, short time. No, KC8FQV.
Oh boy, I ran out of lines on my net logger, so I got a mess going here. I got to clean up here. I got KJ5DIT Matt, KD8SLG back of the short bus, KC8NOV Marty, KE8OWX, N7VAN. I think he was in and out. Yeah, he was in and out. A8CT Craig, KI4R. No, I don't think that's right. And got KD8ZSH Randy Mobile and KC8FQV. KI4 station, I got your call wrong. Can you give it back to me again, please?
Yeah, just something about running down a list of 8 call signs and throwing a KI4 in there. Seems to gum up the work sometimes. Kilo India 4, Romeo Hotel Uniform.
Okay, I did have it right, okay. And it does say Uniontown, Ohio, so. Alrighty. Okay, let's run the list here. KJ5DIT Matt, how you doing this morning?
I am doing fine. I have one of my grandchildren up with me. The cats are frisking, chasing each other around. but it's a beautiful morning. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Got lots to do. The young man that's usually up with me decided he wants to sleep in, so we're going to let him do that. So, love y'all, and y'all have a beautiful day.
All righty. Thank you. Excellent. It is a gorgeous day today, and I'm going to try to make the most of it myself there, Matt. Have yourself a good one there. Let's see. Nick's at back of the short bus, so let's get Casey and NOV. He might have been in and out, but you doubled with Nick. But fortunately, I recognized your voice. Casey and NOV, and then stand by Tom. Nope, he must have been in and out. K8OWX Thomas, how are you this morning?
Hey, good morning, Andy. We're doing okay. I was NCO last night, and I don't have any of my radios hooked up. I got to reattach all the coax and grounding, and that just hasn't happened yet. So we did it all QRP from the porch, even the 40-meter net. So that was a fun, interesting practice there. We had a good time. But we're dragging a little bit this morning. We're just ready to get some coffee. So you have a good one, Andy. Thanks for running the net. KE8OWX, back to net control.
All right, Thomas is sounding good. Got a good signal in the repeater. I just gulped out a cup of coffee because I can't function this time of morning otherwise. Thanks for being with us. Let's see, N7VAN was in and out. That brings us to AA8CT Craig. How you doing this morning? Then stand by. Well, Doug, let's see. I think Doug was in and out, so that would be ZSH. Randy, you'll be after Craig. Take it away there, Craig.
AB8MO, good morning, Andy. What a beautiful day it is, and it was actually cool. We were down in the high 50s, unbelievable. You're doing a fine job, and have fun with it. I'm just about not only to the end of my string, but just about destinated, so I'm going to say have a great day to all the Barometer Netters out there. Go out and make somebody smile. It'll make you feel better. And with that, thanks for running the net. We appreciate it. And back to you. So this is AA8CT, back to AB8MO. Have a wonderful day, Andy, in 73s.
W8WKY.
And coming to you from one of our faithfully linked repeaters on the 210. Boy, that's treating you well. It sounds really good. Nice fully modulated audio there, and you don't have a lick of noise on your signal, so you're nailing it there, Craig. You have yourself a good day, and I promise I will get this list back in order. It's a mess right now. Let's see, KI4RHU, Doug, who threw a monkey wrench in there. He was in and out. Thank you for being with us, Doug. Let's see what Randy's up to. KD8ZSH, and then stand by FQV.
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, everybody. Oh, got up early but still running late. I wonder how we figured that one out. At least the day's starting out pretty good. We're hoping to get out the door here just in a little bit and get some outside stuff done before it gets too hot. Just can't take the heat like I used to. Can't take the cold like I used to. There's a whole lot of stuff I can't do like I used to, but that's another story. Well, hope you guys have a good one. Be safe out there and enjoy the day. This is KD8ZSH clear and back to net. 73s, everyone.
KD8 ZSH from AB8MO on the Barometer Net. Very good there, Randy. All right, sounds good there. I will try to enjoy the day. I was glad yesterday was a relatively nice day. It wasn't too hot, and it wasn't humid either. So I guess we're going to go back in the furnace here, but I can't complain too much because they're baking out there in Oklahoma and where is it, Missouri. I would look at the forecast and holy smokes, a high humidity and mid to upper 90s. So it could be worse. Thanks for being with us. KC8FQV, Mark, how are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm doing good. Yeah, I was surprised I was able to come around when Jim did, and then I was out again, so I didn't even hear Jim hand it to you, and then, so we'll just send it. Yeah, I was mowing yesterday. Normally I start doing a lot of work, it tuckers you out, but we'll send it back. Oh yeah, last night I watched the NORA's meeting, and the guy from Geocron, they had a presentation about the Geocron clock. It was interesting. And they got a newer digital one out. I have the first one out, the first version out, and the newer version does a lot more. So we'll send it back your way, Andy, doing a heck of a job to KCFQV. Yeah, I didn't know what would happen if I would fall back to sleep again. So I said, I better just take it till back it comes, KCFQV.
All right, very good on the Geocron. That's cool. That's the one that you got, Mark, is actually a brand new model that is one of our donated prizes for the Warren Ham Fest. So we are actually giving away, raffling off with a lot of the other prizes for the Warren Ham Fest, which is August 17th. So I'm excited about that prize. We're giving away a Geocron. Not the latest and greatest, but hey, it's free, so don't complain, right? Thanks for being with us, Mark. And that brings me to the back of the bus. Let me pull off some of the gum off the bottom of that seat and sit down with KD8SLG. How you doing there, Nick?
AB8MO, KD8SLG. Good morning, Andy, all the Barometer Netizens. Just wanted to stop in and say good morning this morning. Thank you, Andy. Thanks for picking this one up. I've got to run this morning, so can't stick around, but I do appreciate it. We'll talk to you later on, man. KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, man, you can tell I'm out of practice here running nets here because NetLogger's been an absolute mess, but I'll get there. Mark you in and out. All righty. Hope you and Audrey have a good one. Thank you for taking care of her, as she's so gracefully did for you. So I guess what you say, it's payback now. So you take care. All righty. Well, let's see. I got K5CFY in there. He's number 11 accidentally. I accidentally moved him, but I don't have the ambition to move him back. Alrighty, let's run the, let me give one more call there. Well, wait a minute. I already did that. Let's see here. K5CFY, Ray, are you there?
K8MO and the net. This is K5CFY. Good morning, Andy. This reminds me of a few years ago, only it was on a Friday night, talking to you as net control. Anyway, thanks for doing it, doing a wonderful job, and we'll just say 73 to you. Have a great day. K5CFY, back to you, Andy.
Yes, the days of the HF Beacon Net. All right, yeah, I was planted. My butt was planted in a chair every Friday night, and you were a regular And you really impressed me with that 100 watts and that, not Cornwaldo bean antenna. Oh, chameleon antenna. Really impressive signal for what you had there, Ray, up here in Ohio. You made it up here most of the time on HF. So thanks for being with us, Ray. Let's go to Randy, KD8ZSH. How you doing there? Stand by, Nancy. He might have been in and out, or I don't know. Let me try him again there. I am on Allstar, so there's a chance that I'm going to miss some people. Incidentally, if you guys hear something I don't, let me know and I'll get you on the list. I'm not purposefully ignoring people. It's just the way Allstar is working here. KD8ZSH just went offline on NetLogger. KD8ZSH, Randy, you're up. All right, not hearing anything. KI5OZZ, how are things in Oklahoma? Stand by, Rodney.
AB8MO, how wonderful to hear you on the Barometer Net this morning. So good morning to you and the rest of the Barometer netizens from KI5OZZ. Dawn around here, so that means I need to as well, and go get some actual clothes on and go water the plants if I expect them to stay alive. So with that, I'll pass it back to you. Good to hear everyone out there, and have a terrific Tuesday. KI5OZZ 73.
All right, that's the word of the day. Have a terrific Tuesday, Nancy. Thanks for getting in there, and let's see, I'll try to, if I'm not too busy at work, I'll try to get in there on your hour of the Boredom Breaker Net tomorrow. Let's head on to Jacksonville, Florida, where it's a little bit warmer and probably a little bit more muggier. WHJAX, Rodney and Wendy. How you guys doing this morning?
Well, hey, good morning there, Andy, and to all on the net. This is WHJAX, Portable Pedestrian, and yeah, Miss Wendy and Miss K9LUCY is with us this morning on the walk. And yes, it's definitely warmer. It sounds like down here we got 77 our day starting out at under clear skies, and should be another beautiful day. Although we're in that Florida summertime late afternoon thunderstorm cycle. We always seem to get a thunderstorm late in the afternoon. So, but it usually clears up after that. After an hour or so of a thunderstorm. So we're going up into around 90, 91, I think, the high for today, which is pretty typical for Florida. And that's about I can think of. Well, Wendy and I we volunteer for Meals on Wheels. Today's our day for a route in southeast part of Jacksonville, so we'll be doing that in a couple hours, heading out for lunch deliveries. So with that, I'll turn it back to Annette, and everyone have a great day. WHJAX, Portable Pedestrian.
WHJAX, or maybe 8MO. Oh, very good there. Yeah, I was dumb enough to go to Florida in the middle of summer in July. It's not comfortable down there this time of year. It's better to go in January or something like that. But yeah, Jacksonville is a beautiful area. That's where I went. And northern Florida is not quite so crowded as South Florida. So if I had to move to Florida, northern area of the state would be where it is. So let's see if Wendy has anything to say. K8JAX, Meals on Wheels. That's terrific. How you doing there, Wendy?
Hey, good morning there, Andy. This is K8JAX, and we're having a beautiful day down here in Jacksonville. The sun's shining, and it's going to be a beautiful day. Hopefully you have a great day as well. Back to you there, Andy, K8JAX.
All right. Yeah, I'm still thinking about the time I bumped into you and Rod at Dayton. That was a very big surprise, and it was great to see you both there. So glad you, Rodney, and Lucy are doing well, and enjoy your time. Enjoy your walk this morning. Thanks for being with us, Lucy. Let's pick up the dog pound. Start off with, let's see, KC8FQV already talked here, so let's go to Noodle Mark, K4OG, that crazy satellite guy I hear. Standby SFS. Take it away there, OG.
AB8MO, K4OG here. Good morning, Andy and everyone. Man, it's good to hear you running the net. I bet you're having more fun than that than trying to check into it. Yeah, we're just sitting here at the coffee mill, reading through the emails and trying to get the grind right and having fun. Looking forward to tomorrow's Barometer Net as well with Dustin. And we're tinkering with satellites and SDR dongles and just having a big time of it. Oh, I forgot to mention to Jim and everyone, this week starts the last entry into the W9 IMS special event for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. There you go, K4OG back to net.
All right, very good there, Mark. Oh, Indy, I thought the Indy 500 was earlier. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, very good there. Yeah, I heard about a special event. I don't know. Maybe it was last year or a couple years ago. They were doing something on the air regarding the Indianapolis 500. So very good there, Mark. All righty. Well, thank you for all you do for the club. And the satellite stuff is really exciting. That was really cool to see that satellite contact y'all made on field day. So thanks for being with us, Mark. Let's go to another Mark here. I got to fix my cursor here. KE8SFS, Southern Mark, and then Standby Tom, MNT, you're on deck. Take it away there, Mark.
Yeah, good to hear you, Annie. We got 55 degrees here. Mostly clear, and I look out there, it's sunny, and so we're going to have a nice day today. No rain in sight. It's going to get up to 85 today. Feel like 55 right now, and the wind is 5 miles per hour northeast. Gas price is $2.49 all around Wadler, and anyhow, going okay and everything. Let me drop this for a bit. Yeah, the nurse came yesterday to my place and checked my heart and my, the blood pressure and all that. She said I got a bill of health, so I don't have to see her again until October. But other than that, that's pretty good. And I'm just laying on my bed, drinking my coffee, and listening to you guys talking. And you're running the net good, Andy. Thank you for running it. I'll give it back to you. Chia at a Serpato, sir.
K8SFS from AB8MO and the Barometer Net. Okay, very good there, Mark. Good to hear on the clean bill of health. That's good that the doctor doesn't want to see you for a long time. And it sounds like the great gas price conspiracy continues because it's about 50 cents more a gallon up here in Geauga County. So looks like I'm going to need to make a trip down south to get some cheap gas. So take care there, Mark. Let's check out, see what Tom has for us this morning. And then stand by YMY John, you'll be after Tom. Tom, K8MNT from AB8MO.
AB8MO, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Andy, and everybody else that's out and around out there. Well, let's see. Critter report, same as yesterday. They're out having a good time. And, well, it's cool out there right now. But we are starting today off with a whopping 57 degrees down here. The humidity is 93%. No rain or wind out there whatsoever. And the pressure is sitting at 30.11. Today's high is going to be 82 degrees and sunny with a 2% chance of rain. So it's going to be a sunny day today. And from what I understand, it's going to be warming up here in future days. So make sure your air conditioners are still working. Let's see. There'll be an announcement here soon, should be real soon, that the Canton Club, W8AL, will have a special event station up and going for the Hall of Fame during Hall of Fame weekend. So hopefully I can get more details on it. I'll put it out there. So we can go from there. Let's see. That's about all I got this morning, other than I'll be getting ready here and going to the 6-meter group brunch or breakfast, whatever you want to call it, and start to solve the world's problems. So don't worry, we're on it, and we'll try to get it fixed. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. Wisdom of Solomon. Two women in a bus fighting bitterly over the last seat available. Well, the conductor had already tried unsuccessfully to intervene, and when the bus driver shouted to the conductor, "Let the ugly one take the seat," both women stood for the rest of their journey. Argument was over. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything over to the super duper B8MO.
W8WKY.
Alrighty, very good there, Tom. I'm not sure about super duper incapable, but I try. I like that one. Alrighty, they stood for the rest of the jury. Ends that argument. That's the way I like to end an argument. Thanks for being with us, Tom. Let's go to John AYMY. How you doing? And stand by Mark CFCLO. In my neighborhood here, you will be after John. Take it away there, John.
AB8MO, good morning. This is N8YMY, John. Don't believe I've talked to you before, Andy. I might have, but anyhow, we're broadcasting from the beautiful Thurman Munson Baseball Stadium down here in the Canton South area, and it's going to be a beautiful day. We got some senior men's baseball games today, and then we got a little break, and then we got some more tonight. So with that, I'll be sitting here listening for a little while. You guys all have a great night. Get out and enjoy this beautiful weather. 7-3s and 8YMY. We're listening.
All right, just had a local repeater ID up here. This is AB8MO with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. Coming in through 147015 up here in Newberry. So if you don't want to put up with the nuances of Allstar, you could probably get into this repeater from Akron. I work at mobile quite a lot, so from Akron, in case you guys are wondering. All righty, very good there, John. Sounds like you're getting plenty of exercise. I could use some exercise. My doctor says I need to lose 30 pounds, so I guess that means I'm too short, too fat. All righty, bottom of the short time list. By the way, I've got KC1VQS on the list, and Phil, I'll get you in there. But first, let's see what Mark is up to. KF8CLO in Middlefield, and I need to get back to your email there. How you doing there, Mark?
Good morning, Andy. I'm doing okay. Yeah, we talked last week a little bit when I was going down to the meeting. So, yeah, I did send you some email. Sent the email to Ray, too. So that's a whole different story we ain't going to go into today. But I'm getting ready to move from Bainbridge with the crew over to Chagrin Falls. Got a project over there to do with a garage, so be there for a couple of weeks. Hopefully I can get to the repeater from down in that little hole of Chagrin Falls. So it's been hard to get into the repeater for the last week or so. I always seem to get stuck in the crossfire and get buried underneath somebody else. So it's been a good start of the weekend. This morning was great to get out of bed and feel the nice cool air. So I'm going to let you go, and 73 is all you. And this is KF8CLO giving it back to the net.
All righty, band is definitely open. Okay, very good there, Mark. I'm hearing you on the input, so yeah, you should be able to hit this 147.015 from Chagrin Falls, despite being the giant hole that it is. So curious if you're actually moving there, you're helping to move somebody else there. But I hear you on the input. I'm not sure what you're running, whether it be a handheld or what. But yeah, that's kind of the name of the game here. You got to be patient when checking into an Allstar linked repeater, because you probably are going to get squashed. This net is an equal opportunity squasher. Let's just put it that way. Thanks for being with us, Mark. And let's see here. I also picked up Bill N8WS on the list. But before I go back to K8PJW, who's short time, I'm going to take additional check-ins for the Barometer Net. If you're mobile or short time, please let me know. Otherwise, this is AB8MO taking check-ins.
November 8th, Juliet, Kilo, Oscar, Joe in Willoughby, checking in.
Whiskey 8, Sierra, Tango, Uniform, Stu, Munson, Ohio, Mobile, and out.
Please copy Kilo, Echo 8, Uniform, India, Paul, for Golf Whiskey, Jam, up on the North Coast. KHEW checking in there, Andy. Hope you got me on the list.
KF8CFC, Randy Drumsville, in and out.
All righty. I only basically heard All-Star people, so I'm kind of thinking that nobody through 39 got through here. Here's who I got. NAJKO Joe at W8STU in and out. K8AGW made it through. And KF8CFC Randy. Just in case, who did I miss on that round?
Please copy Kilo, Echo 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, Mobile.
WB0IQK, Bicycle Mobile, Mark here.
Kilo, Echo 8, Echo Hotel Golf, KE8 EHG. I'll be in and out, 7 3s.
AB8MO, this is KF8ELA, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, Zach in Dalton, and I am mobile.
Hey, was also bicycle mobile. Mark, you must be in fantastic shape, which is as much as I hear you mobile there on the bike. And KE80HG, Mark there, and then Mike KE80HG. I was looking at the wrong line here. He's in and out. Okay, we got some short timers in here. First, let's start off with Phil, K8PJW, and then standby UIB.
AB8ML, K8PJW. Good morning, Andy, and good morning to the Barometer netizens out there. Great to hear everyone this morning. I usually don't do short time, but I have an early appointment today, so I have to get in and out here really quick. But I wanted to at least give my report today. It's 57 degrees here in Twinsburg, headed up to 80, 86 tomorrow. It's going to be a sunny day. Barometer's at 30.12. And we lost a couple more cents on our gas, and we're at $3.03. So headed in the right direction. Hopefully this continues. So still got some good memories from our trip last week. We were out in southern Michigan, northern Indiana, and western Ohio. So it was catching up with family and extended family and kiddos and grandkiddos and all that good stuff. So it was a lot of fun. On the way out there, though, before we headed back, we stopped by the Steuben County Airport, and there was a C-54 parked there. Had a plane that had participated in the Berlin airlift. So that was a lot of fun to tour, and it just happened to be there because I was waiting for weather to clear in Wisconsin so I could fly up there for an exhibition. So it was fun to talk with those guys. We had a wonderful time on Sunday with the Rotary. We did our Tinkers Creek River Run, and everyone had a lot of fun. All of our time slots were pretty much filled up, and so it was fun having people enjoy part of Twinsburg that you normally don't see every day. So that was a lot of fun. So we're in the throes of vacation prep now. We're getting ready for our trip out west, starting next Sunday for about 4 weeks. So I'll probably be absent during that time unless I can find a good stretch where I can get checked in. So with that, I'll take a break for time.
W8WKY.
And also my node identification. So, let's see. In 1796, Cleveland, Ohio was founded by General Moses Cleveland, spelled with an A. Originally, the public, it was called Cleveland with an A, but the public adopted the current name after a newspaper editor noticed the name was too long to fit on the page. Now everybody calls it CLE, so I wonder how long it's going to be before everyone calls it just CLE. We'll see how that goes. 1933, American aviator Wiley Post becomes the first person to fly solo around the Earth. Post landed on Floyd Bennett Field in New York 7 days after he departed there. He flew alone on a Lockheed Vega aircraft known as the Winnie Mae. And in 1983, a first solo helicopter around the world. Australian Dick Smith became the first person to fly a helicopter around the world solo. His trip started in August 1982 and took him almost a year to go completely around the world. And that's the way it was. This is KAPTW, back to the net.
Okay, I'm just talking over the ID. KPJW from AB8MO on the Barometer Net. Very good there, Phil. Cleveland is too long, and they dropped the A and made it shorter. Okay. That's the way that goes. It's an old city, come to think about it. Thank you for being with us this morning, Phil. And let's pick up John before he runs out of string. Hopefully not. KEUIB to take it. Stand by, Mark.
AB8MO from KUIB. Good morning, Andy, everybody out there on the net on this terrific Tuesday morning. And just
want to jump on here, say hello to everybody as I'm doing this lovely drive here from Massillon to Hartville, and it is a beautiful sunshiny morning. So hey, can't go wrong there, you guys. That helps with that $5 dream a nickel at a time. But I just want to jump on here again, say good morning everybody, and had a pretty long night last night. Lori and I had a couple of the grandkids with us, and so we had an 18-month-old and a 3-year-old, and we cut both the boys' hairs last night. So that was a really fun adventure. Ain't nothing like trying to give an 18-year-old boy his haircut for the very first time. And Papa's old shaky hands. Hi, that poor kid. It all worked out good, though. But, hey, thank you for running the net, Andy, and thanks for everybody for listening to me babble. This is K8UID. I'm going to hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3, y'all.
All right, very good there. Yeah, got everything. A little picket fence, but 100% copy there. Very good there. Thanks for being there. I could have swore you just said 18-year-old. Yeah, I guess if he gets his hair cut for the first time at 18 years old, he'd scream too. But I'm pretty sure you bet 18-month-old, which you mentioned in the previous sentence. So sounds exciting. My parents are doing the grandparent thing, spoiling the grandkids and having a blast as well. So you're in good company. You and, I haven't had Lori check in yet, but hopefully she will. Thanks for being with us, John. Let's pick up Mark, a bicycle mobile, WB0IQK, and then stand by Paul VQS. You will be after Mark. Take it away there, Mark.
WB0IQK, pedaling the bicycle. And Andy, you're doing a good job. It might be the first time I've checked in with you being the NCO here. So, anyway, we're about 3 miles south of where the repeater's at in Doylestown, Ohio, which is in northern Ohio. And we try and get out every day. Got to make our doctors happy. I usually take one day off, and I usually do that on Sunday and just relax. But anyway, I don't know if I'm healthy or not, but the doctors say I need some type of exercise. So in the summertime, this is what I do, and then when it is wintertime, I switch over to walking, and so that's what we do. And Andy, you were talking about losing weight. I used to be 230 pounds back when I was a working guy. I used to spend a lot of time behind the wheel of a car and stopping at the fast food restaurants and stuff like that. I'm down to about 277 pounds right now. I'd like to go down to like 270. I don't know if I ever make it, but that's one of my long-term goals here. I don't try and lose it fast, very gradual. Anyway, Andy, I'm heading up a hill here. So I'm on my last mile here, so I'll be home in a little bit. Back to you. Thanks for doing that. WB0IQK on the bicycle.
WB0IQK from AB8 about. Very good there, Mark. Well, good way to get that good aerobic exercise in there. And it helps you feel good. I used to, before I got my driver's license, I used to ride my bike a lot. Not so much anymore, but I can still ride a bike, which is great. And I need to do that. So have yourself a good one there, Mark. Stay safe. For your sake, stay safe. I'm sure you do. All right, let's see what's happening up in New England this morning at KC1VQS. Paul, how you doing? And then stand by N8WS Bill. You'll be after Paul. Take it away there, Paul.
Well, good morning, Andy, and everyone on the net. It's 59 degrees. Yeah, we've had quite a cool down. And it's actually gone up 2 degrees since I've been listening to the net. But we had mid-80s right up until Sunday when we had rain and it only got in the low 60s. And yesterday it didn't hit 70, although it was very sunny and windy. But I think we're supposed to be in the mid-70s today and then back into the 80s through the weekend. But, after you've had 80s, 60 seems cool. I don't know. I think I like the 80s better. Well, I, too, did the grandparent thing last week. We had the granddaughter for most of the week, and that was fun. And it usually is, we usually have it about that same week every year. So we had, our parents came for the weekend, and then they all left Sunday. So this week is much quieter than it was last week. So I'm enjoying the quiet, although I did enjoy everything and all the fun we had last week, too. So anyway, everyone have a great day. And I'm going to turn it back to you, Andy, at Net Control. This is KC1 VQS.
KC1 VQS from AB8MO on the Barometer Net, originating here on 147.015. That's where I'm transmitting through because I can't hit 3.9 very well. So anybody wanting to check in and don't want to put up with the nuances of Allstar, come that way. Paul, you don't really have a choice. You're so far away. So very good on the grandparents thing. When I was up visiting up on Cape Cod back in June, we had one of those crummy, drizzly, barely 60-degree on and off rain days. That's kind of what you get up in New England in the summer. Once in a while you get a kind of a crummy day, but then it warms, it gets really nice the next day usually. So very good there. Paul, thanks for checking in with me this morning, and I'm sure we'll hear you around. Let's see what Bill is up to. Bill in New London, I think, although it says Wakeman, Ohio here. NAWF, standby Joe, JKO, you will be after Bill. Take it away there, Bill.
W8WKY.
AB8MO in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, all in net. Thanks for picking me up on NetLogger, Andy. That's cool. Yeah, I actually live in New London Township, but I have a Wakeman address. Air quality index this morning is at 59. That's in the moderate range. I got 57 degrees this morning. Humidity 93%. Winds are calm. Barometer at 3015. Dew point 55 degrees. Low humidity. Visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is patchy fog before 9 a.m. Otherwise sunny with a high near 80. Northwest wind, light northwest winds. My sunrise 6:15. My sunset 8:57. Length of day 14 hours 42 minutes. Getting shorter every day. Solar flux indices at 143. Sunspot number 90. A is 4, K is 1. Geomagnetic field is very quiet. East get predicted on 6 meters. Tropo could be as high as a 5 depending on where you live in Ohio. Another tropo date today. Spaceweather.com. Hubble photographs 31 Atlas. Yesterday, the Hubble Space Telescope photographed interstellar object 31 Atlas. It looks like a comet. If Atlas is really an alien space probe, it has an uncanny good disguise. More on this below. And that's kind of left over from yesterday, but it has been updated. It's a good article if you got time. Take a look at. Is Comet 31 Atlas an alien tech? Updated. Currently, there's 9 sunspot groups on the sun. That's about it for me. Everybody have a great rest of the week. It's going to get hot. AB8MO in the group, 7301 and 8WS.
NAWS or maybe AMO in the Barometer Net. Okay, thank you for that report there, Bill. Yeah, there's definitely some tropo openings going on. I'm pretty sure I'm getting into the KA3JSD repeater over, that's about as high profile as ours is here in Newberry. It's got a good easy 100-mile range, kind of like ours does, end to end. You can use 015 from Canton and get all the way up to Ashtabula before you run out of it. And they don't run PL on the repeater, so there's nothing I can do about it. I'm only running 5 watts. I can't turn the power down any less, so not sure why that is, but definitely some tropo going on. Thanks for being with us, Bill. You're sounding good. Let's go to Joe and Willoughby, our faithful check-in here on the Barometer Net, coming in through the 015 machine. How you doing there, Joe? And then stand by Dan, the ever-so-squashed Dan. You made it through this time. You'll be after Joe. Take it away there, Joe.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. We have 55 degrees here in beautiful Willoughby, Ohio, up along the north coast. 90% humidity, oh joy, oh bliss, and sunshine. Can't ask for anything better. Well, I can, but Mother Nature has her own way of deciding things. All is good, and I believe that today marks 3 months of daily check-ins that I have done since I started checking into the net. So my question is does that make me a regular, or am I more irregular? I don't know, but that's meant for somebody else to answer. Anyway, it's going to look like a good day, and I will wish the same for everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO, back to Net Control.
Okay, well, that's a whole lot more regular than me there, Joe. If I didn't have to get up for work at this time, I probably wouldn't be checking into the Barometer Net quite so often. So it's good to have a good dry time activity here. I think that's why this net's so popular, because it's kind of a one-of-a-kind, and it takes place in Northeast Ohio. So, of course, with the help of Allstar, we can get a whole lot more people in like you. Get checking in through 015. So, sounding good there, Joe. Good signal into the repeater from up there in Willoughby. Then again, you're not all that far away either. All right, let's go to Dan, K8AGW, who made it through. I think only because the Allstar link screwed up on 3.9. That's probably the only way you got through. K8AGW, take it. Stand by, John, W8TD. You'll be after Dan.
Hey, everybody. Top of the morning to you there, Andy. I turned the on. I thought Fred's voice changed. It sounded like Andy, and sure enough it is. You're behind the big wheel, driving the big bus. You're maneuvering through traffic very well there, Andy, so I got it to you. And yeah, it's brightened up here. Got a nice sunrise, pleasantly cool, and nice cool breeze coming off Avon Point, and we slept with our windows open through the night, and I'm a fan, and I slept well, so I had a good night's sleep with that refreshed air from off the water, so appreciate that, and yep, so hope Fred's doing okay, and everybody else, I want everybody to stay well, stay safe, and enjoy the day. And you've got to stay hydrated in the heat. So thanks for taking my call there, Andy, and have a terrific Tuesday. With that, the best of 73 to everyone. This is K8AGW, clear and center back to Net Control, and we're using 7.0 link up here, Andy, so thank goodness for links. I could do Doylestown some days good, some days I can't, so just on the safe side I use the 7.0 link. So Now I gotta quit rambling here. Back to you, Andy, from KAGW.
KAGW from ABAMO and the Barometer Net here on the 147015 repeater in Newberry, which I know you can get into as well there, Dan. All right, 700 there in Elyria is treating you well. That's another regularly linked repeater to this net. In addition to 147-210 in Worcester, if you're south and run out of string to the south. So definitely that helps. I just rather hear the person. You know, it's exciting when the band opens and you can get to Doylestown. I'm kind of with you. I have a crappy signal in the Doylestown and only really can get in on band openings. So I just prefer to be heard and understood well and not try to impress people with how far I get out, because I really can't. I live in a hole here, so... but it sounds like you got a beautiful location there by Avon Point there, Dan. Thanks for being with us. All right, let's get to John in Wadsworth, who's very close to the 3.9 machine. I don't think I've ever heard any noise on your signal there, John, so a good testament to your station there. W8TD to take a standby. Philip, K8YUQ, you'll be after John. Take it away there, John.
And happy Tuesday from W8TD. Yeah, I am near the Doylestown repeater, although right now I am not going in through their receiver. Yeah, this whole Allstar concept, yeah, I remember when I did not approve of such things, but yeah, well, especially with nearly half of hams essentially limited to line-of-sight frequencies due to their own choices, we need to do something to let people talk outside their neighborhoods. So yeah, I rely on it now. I'm using it despite my proximity to the repeater. I'm using a handheld, and I know that when people use handhelds and walk around, they keep their signals very up and down, and they get noisy, and they drop out, and I don't want to experience that, or I don't want people listening to me to experience that. So yeah, Allstar, very cool. I've actually checked into this net using Allstar from 4 continents and 2 oceans, so I do rely on it. Historical perspective, OG mentioned a Canton Radio Club activity coming up with their current call, W8AL. I wonder how many old-timers around here remember when Canton Radio Club's call was W8RTR, W8TD.
Boy, that was probably well before my time there, John. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, let's see, I've only been around, I'm 42, so which is a good number on this net and with the club in general. I got my license at 16, so that predates me pretty good. So, yeah, Allstar and EchoLink have its uses. You know, I still like the magic of radio myself, but don't condemn anybody who needs to use it, because some people need to, or otherwise they wouldn't even be on the air. So, and it's a whole lot clearer than an HT that falls in and out of the repeater. That's for sure. Thanks for being with us, John. Let's get to the bottom of the list here and see what Philip is up to in Wadsworth, K8YUQ. You are up. This is AB8MO.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Not much here, 60 degrees, 30.12 and rising. So that's better than dropping. hardly anything out of the ordinary happening. Should be a beautiful day, nice and sunny, and get to enjoy some of it. So with that, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec, back to you, Andy.
All right, very good there, Phil. Philip, you got a marvelous signal as a repeater, but then again, from Wadsworth, I would expect that. So you take care there. Have yourself a good one. All right, that brings me to the bottom of the list. I need to make this last call, guys, because I have to get to work. I made arrangements that I could be up to an hour late for work, and I'm already in that threshold. So this is the final call for check-ins for the Barometer Net, Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. Please call EB8MO now.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie Kilo Yankee. No traffic, in and out.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh Mobile.
Kilo Echo 8, Juliet Papa, Quebec, Chris Mobile, in and out. Andy doing a great job. Have a good day.
AB8MO, this is KF8ELA, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, Zach, and I'm going to be in and out. Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA, Eric in Strongsville.
Okay, here's who I got. KF8CKY, Andrew. That's a wonderful name. Got you in and out. W8HRF Mobile, JPQ, Chris. Great signal from Hinckley, if that's where you're coming from. I hear you were coming through 015, and pretty good signal into the repeater. Got you marked in and out as well. KF8ELA, Zach, good to hear you again. That was exciting talking to you on 5 watts coming into 015 from Dalton there. That was impressive. So I'd say that antenna's working. And KE8VZA, Eric, did I miss anybody on that tried to check in? Please call now. All right, I didn't hear anything, but keep in mind, I am on Allstar, so if somebody's trying to check it through 39 and I don't acknowledge you, I'm not deliberately ignoring you. It just didn't get through. So any help would be appreciated with that. All right, only got 2 stations here. That'll be good because I need to get to work anyway. HRF, hello, Josh, sounding good, coming in through 015, I hear. On your way to work, I gather. You are up.
AB8MO, W8HRF. Good morning, Andy, and everybody on the Barometer Net. Glad I was able to get in on your hour. Well, it's not the Boredom Breaker Net. While you're running the net, and so I've been listening on and off all morning, just getting ready for work, and so wanted to check in. So got in, and yeah, I'm experiencing the tropospheric ducting that Phil mentioned during his report. The 700 machine, the Illyria repeater is coming in sometimes full scale down here in Akron, so that was pretty cool. I probably could have checked in through there. If it was both ways, I don't know. So that was neat, and I think there's another repeater, the NASA Glen repeater. I think that there's one at NASA Glen that I never hear, and I actually heard a beep today, so that was interesting. Anyways, Andy, I'll let you go. I know you got to run to work, so I'll say 7-3s. Thanks for running the net, and I'll catch you later. AB8MO, W8HRF. 7-3 all.
All right, you're getting into the Pittsburgh repeater just like I am this morning here. All righty, very good there, Josh. I hear you on the input. I flipped you over there, and I can copy you. So either you're really close to Aurora or the band's opened. I don't know. I think maybe a little of both. So thanks for checking in. Yeah, once in a while they catch me kicking and screaming here to run the Barometer Net here. So let's see if I can manage to get fired after this. Good to talk with you. Let's head to the bottom of the current list here. K8VZA Eric, how are things in Strongsville this morning? Are you experiencing any tropo conditions?
AB8MO in the net, KE8VZA here in Strongsville. Things are nice and sunny here. When I woke up a little while ago, the thermometer outside says 60 degrees, and it feels like it. It was a nice night sleeping with the windows open. And as far as tropospheric ducting, I did play around with my HT here. I'm not on my HT now, but just to see what repeaters I could pull in on the receive, and I could hear a little rumbling from the Worcester repeater all the way up here, so that was good. Obviously 015 was coming in loud and strong, and Elyria and Doylestown on an HT receive here at the QTH is a little sketchy, which it seemed maybe a little better. But anyway, I'm off this week, a little break from the big W, and I woke up with a killer sinus headache, so I needed to be vertical and let it drain, and I turned on the radio, and lo and behold, there is Andy. So Andy, thanks for running the net today, and I'll keep this short because I heard you are needing to get on the way to your big W. So KE8VZA over to AB8MO.
W8WKY.
All right, KE8VZA from AB8MO. I think you're coming through 39, so it's treating you well. You're full quieting there. Yeah, I don't know why on Sunday when you were running the pre-show you were falling in and out of it. It was sort of weird, but no problem this morning. So very good to Eric. Yes, I do need to get to work. I'm already late, so I did tell the secretary I'm going to be a little late because I had to run the net this morning. So that was last call. I do need to get to work, but by some miracle of God here, W8CTM just so happens to be number 42 this morning. So let's call in the closer and tie a ribbon on this net. W8CTM, Carrie, how you doing this morning?
Good morning, Andy, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there. Boy, it's a beautiful morning. We get 2 days in a row of really, really nice summer weather. Then it's going to get hot again. But, oh well. I had a good day yesterday. Went to the doctor and for my 6-month checkup, and my cholesterol was 91, and my A1C was 5.1. So I was very happy with those numbers for sure. But that's the way it goes. If hopefully those numbers stay good like that. Anyway, I really don't have anything this morning. Definitely don't want to keep you from working. You know, you do pay my Social Security every month, so that's a plus. Anyway, I don't have anything, so I'll just say 73 here to everybody. Everybody have a really terrific Thursday, and we'll do it again tomorrow morning and the rest of the week. So with that, thank you for the number 42. That's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. That's a great net when you hit 42 or above, and we do that quite often. But it's a great net, and you've done a great job there, Andy, no doubt about it. So with that, I'll say 73. This is W8CTM, Carrie at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a terrific Tuesday, and we'll turn it back to AB8MO so he can go to work. Oh, well, Andy, you got a while before you get retired, that's for sure. So enjoy. 73 all, and back to you, Andy.
All right, very good there, Kerry. Again, congratulations on 42. I don't know how I got that far in only a span of a little over an hour, but I guess that's good. Yeah, right now I'm just paying into everybody else's Social Security, and I don't know. I might just take the original retirement plan. Who knows? So, with that, guys, I do have to head off to work. Thank you to one and all who checked in. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for another edition of the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net when another guest net control station, Dustin, KD8EPC, will be spinning the dials. In case anybody's wondering, Fred, WA8KOC, is doing well. He just had some things that he had to do this morning and this week, rather. So all is well with Fred. I forgot to respond to that. So he just needed some time off here to do some other things that he needed to take care of. 7-3, God bless all. EB8MO is now clear.
First net, and you got 42, Andy, KSFQV.
W8HRF testing the 700 link.
There was a station in there very light, KSFQV.
KC8FTV, W8HRF. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, good morning. Well, first net, and he got 42. So, well, I'll let you go to work. Yeah, and, well, we'll catch you down the line somewhere. Oh, you know, we forgot to mention net tonight. Yeah, the net on the 3.9 machine. 8 o'clock, 7:30, they have that news line. Yeah, so, yeah, don't forget about that. So, we forgot about that. I don't know, maybe he did mention it, and it was mentioned in one of my doze-offs. But KSFQV, 7:30 tonight, Newsline, 8 o'clock, the Club Net, the KC, and the Oklahoma group does their thing, too. Send it back your way, Eric, KSF, or VZZ. Now I'm confused, KSFQV.
That's okay, Mark. I'm always confused. I'm confusing. KC8FTV, W8HRF. No, maybe we'll hear you on the club net tonight. So, I think Dustin has 4. I think that makes 4 nets in a row. You'll have the club net and then 3 nets tomorrow. So that'll be a triathlon or quadathlon or something. So, all right, 7-3, Mark. I'm pulling into work in a minute here. KC8FTV, W8HRF. I'm clear.
Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. All right, that's good. You made it to work with no mustard on it or mail, so that's good.